The energy thing, as we know, is a constant challenge. Is where do we get it? How do we get it the right way? How do we get it without harming the environment? How do we get it without harming people? So this is core.
Well, it's a great opportunity for students to dream and then turn those dreams into reality.
Imagine Tomorrow is unique because it really looks at this challenge as a multidisciplinary approach. It's not saying this is a science fair project or this is a technology project. This is a problem and we're a part of society and we're going to solve it.
It's incredible to see a generation of students who are engaged with the environment.
They're getting ready to be the builders of their world.
And they're leading adults in the direction for change that's going to really make a difference for our future.
To see the students so engaged in the research projects, to see them thinking about solving problems that really no one has solved yet, using plasma cutters, using their minds, teaching other kids, recycling, it's just all these different ideas coming together in one room. It's just such a wonderful event to be a part of.
The program itself and the way it's formatted allow students in high school to tackle real-world problems and find out just how innovative they are.
What I think is so refreshing is that the high school students are able to approach an energy problem like this from so many different viewpoints, and they bring a level of creativity that's sort of unencumbered by the inhibitions that we might accidentally impose upon them.
Almost all of the big challenges that we face in society are multidisciplinary. We can't solve them just by putting engineers in a room. We can't solve them just by putting scientists in a room. We need people to look at these problems from a number of different angles.
We're looking for solutions to a societal grand challenge, and the solutions may not all be in science and engineering. All those students from all the disciplines, the artists, the designers, the students that are interested in public policy, the students that are starting off just in their community or in their schools, they're all going to be an important piece of this. We all have to work on these kind of issues or they'll never get implemented.
The enthusiasm is really impressive. The difficulty of the problems that the students have taken on is incredibly inspiring.
These students bring a lot of energy to this, a lot of creativity, and that's what we do here too. Creative science. Science is a creative endeavor.
When the students come here and they set up their displays and their posters and the teams of judges walk around and talk to them, the students at first find that very intimidating. But they actually find that they're the experts. The judges ask them lots of questions and they're able to answer the questions, so they become the experts. They realize at that moment how much they've learned, and they also realize that they did it.
One of the judges last year said that some of these projects, they probably should have a patent filed on the idea, and some of them said this should be written up for a technical journal.
These kids are thinking on a totally different plane.
Everybody that's here today is presenting their projects and their ideas, and maybe it'll go somewhere, maybe it won't, but the important thing is that we're trying and we're showing people what we've thought of and what we can do.
This is a generation with new skills, new needs, new challenge, so we have to accept and to understand that they will change the way we see the world, the way we approach problems, and we'll be there with them.
The real world needs this yesterday. Some of these kids are going to be back in high school next year, some are going to college, and at all stages of their educational careers, their solutions are needed.
It's very inspiring to watch them.
It's very rejuvenating to interact with these young minds.
I would encourage them to continue to think and to dream and to act, because that's how problems are going to get solved, is by their participation, by their asking questions, by their developing answers.
Be passionate about your life, be passionate about what you're good at.
So many people think of global climate as this doom and gloom, but you spend a short period of time with these students and see their ideas and see their excitement and enthusiasm for making change, that it makes me glad to be a part of this society because I know that we are in good hands.
Well, I think it's important because we're all just getting our ideas out here, and I mean, the future belongs to the children, right?
How important it is very important.
And it's very important to the world.